Hello and welcome to a new video! Today's video will be the start of a new series where we will be going through theories and answering questions you might have in the back of your mind while playing Minecraft. To start off the series, in today's video we'll be going through a theory that a lot of Minecraft players will usually give advice about to newer players, which is that diamonds will spawn more commonly around lava. But not only this, we will also be answering the question, how many diamonds do we miss under lava? I got this idea from my previous Minecraft live streams where I've been preparing for these types of videos, when some of you viewers were actually telling me in the chat to stay and dig around lava because I'll find more diamonds that way. Little suggestion, mine to the right of the lava. Diamonds tend to be near lava. And a lot of you seem to agree that this was also the case for you in your worlds too. It's really dangerous, but I found way more ores that way. I mean, we can try it, definitely. I can try and go under the lava, but go 2 blocks under the lava. And sure enough, while digging around the lava, we did manage to find diamonds. Diamonds are under lava? Yeah, see, everyone's telling me that. Right, okay. Either this is just a massive prank, and you lot want me to... You weren't wrong! You weren't wrong! And this got me thinking, which leads us to this video. Now, if we look at the fandom Minecraft wiki, it tells us that diamond ore is very rare and usually spawns in veins of 1 to 6 blocks. It only occurs below level 15. Lava lakes also spawn at this level, so beware while mining. But it never says that there is a direct correlation between the two. So I wanted to put this to the test. Now, if we're going to test this, I wanted to test it properly, and I didn't just want to test mining around the lava. That's too easy and we've all done that before. I wanted to see what's in and under it. How many diamonds do we miss because we're too afraid to mess with Mother Nature's hottest and arguably deadliest weapon? How many diamonds do we miss because they are under lava? Now, my hypothesis is that there won't be much of a difference to diamonds spawning around the lava compared to in the lava. There's probably a chance that there could be some, but I don't think it's a guarantee. Let's not get our hopes up too high just yet. But who knows, I could be wrong. First of all, I needed a way to empty the pool of lava. Now, there are multiple ways I could do this. One is digging another hole that I know doesn't have any diamonds under it, and then use buckets to transfer the lava across. 2. I could also use water to turn the lava into obsidian. This would be nice considering I would be getting a lot of obsidian. However, considering each block would take about 15 seconds to mine, and that's without any enchantments, this would take a very long time. And if we assume we don't have any diamonds yet, then we can't make a pickaxe, meaning we couldn't mine it anyway. 3. I could use buckets to drain the lava, but keep the lava in the buckets, so I could fuel furnaces or just use the lava for anything I may need it for in the future. 4. Probably the easiest way would be to get dirt, sand or gravel and then just place it in the lava, essentially deleting the lava, then just digging up the blocks to reveal any potential diamonds underneath. I'm sure there are other faster and easier ways to do this, but these were the only ones I could think of at the time. I initially decided to go for option 3, since I didn't really know where I would put all the lava and how big of a hole I would have needed. Turning it all into obsidian, like I said before, would take forever, and I know what you're probably thinking. Wait, well why don't you just go with number 4? It would be so much faster, safer, and you wouldn't have to deal with the lava at all. Well, later in the video I do change my mind, but I'll explain why. But to start with, I don't mind using all my iron for buckets, and filling them all with lava would be interesting to know how much lava we would end up collecting. When I started off this challenge, I was willing to sacrifice all my iron that I'd collected to make as many buckets as I needed, so that's exactly what I did. After making over 2 stacks worth of iron into buckets, I soon realised this wasn't even close to how much I would need to bucket an entire river of lava. So I spent a good hour and a half collecting more iron and even came across a mine shaft, which was perfect, as this made iron super easy to find in chests and ore on the walls, floor and ceiling. This gave me another 2.5 stacks of iron, which I could already tell was not going to be nearly enough. After crafting and using all my buckets, which somehow came to fill exactly 2 double chests, I realised doing this with only buckets was going to take me forever. Having to use all my iron wasn't the problem, having to farm that much iron was. I decided to separate the river into sections. The first area was lower down near the bedrock, and this is where I used the buckets. And the other area was slightly higher up, and that's where I changed my mind and decided to use the 4th method of using gravel. And boy am I glad I did, because even that took me forever. Just to remind you, the goal here is to figure out how many diamonds we might be missing when avoiding going into the lava. And the way that I'm looking at this is not just based on how many diamonds we may or may not find, but also how many veins we find. As we saw earlier, veins can be between 1 to 6 diamonds, and in some rare cases I've personally had up to 8. So looking at the veins, we could also see if we only find 2 diamonds, if they're in different veins, then we could potentially have as high as 12 to 6 diamonds in total if we're lucky enough. I know a lot of you might be thinking that I've forgotten about fire resistance potions. Well, remember that we're still assuming that we haven't actually found any diamonds yet, hence why we're not using the obsidian method, let alone how much time that would take. But we would also need to have diamonds to, again, collect the obsidian, to make a portal, to go to the nether, to collect stuff we would need for fire resistance potions. While bucketing the first pool, I had a thought that might have made this a little bit unfair on the experiment. The fact that we were really close to bedrock, and this is obviously going to affect the spawning of diamonds, since nothing can spawn past bedrock. So if the bottom of the lava was bedrock, obviously no diamonds would be there. I continued to bucket out the lava anyway, but then I realised I probably still didn't have enough buckets, which turned out to be the case. So I thought I would get rid of the last few source blocks with gravel, since it was only 1 block deep and we could see most of the pool by now. And it wasn't looking promising. I was having the thought of maybe finding a different pool because I've done this too close to bedrock, when to my surprise, there it was, we found a diamond. This didn't confirm the theory, but it definitely reinforces it. However, we still have another pool to go, and this time we use gravel to get rid of it. This pool was a lot bigger than the first one, and it took me so much longer to drain this one. It even killed me a couple of times while I was doing it, and I lost count of how many times it almost killed me. Eventually, I had a pattern down of how to drain the pool. I build a wall of gravel, and step by step I add onto it, destroying a pillar of gravel behind the new one. This took me way longer to figure out than I'd like to admit. As you can see, half of this pool is actually higher than the bucket pool, so we have a good chance of having more diamonds under here. After about an hour of placing and destroying gravel, I finally got to the other side, and having a look around, there were no more diamonds. The original diamonds that were in this pool we did mine on livestream, however they weren't directly connected to the lava. They were a couple of blocks away, so they don't really count. So how many diamonds do we miss under the lava? Well, in our case, it was 1. That could have potentially been up to 8, but as we all know, world generation is completely random, unless you use a specific seed. So you could be super lucky to get a pool of lava containing 20 plus diamonds, or super unlucky and get very little like me, or none at all. After doing this experiment, it was interesting to discover that diamonds can indeed spawn in lava. However, when we looked at the fandom wiki before, there was nothing relating lava with diamonds, other than the fact that they spawn on the same level. But if we look at the official Minecraft wiki, we get a bit more information. Here it tells us, because of lava lakes, there is slightly less diamond ore in the middle of this range, around layer 8. So that means diamonds in fact spawn less near lava, due to the lava source blocks taking up space where diamond ore would have spawned. So what does this mean? Well, just because diamond ore can get replaced by the source blocks doesn't mean the vein count is lower. This just means that the veins can spawn a lot smaller than they would if the lava wasn't there. For example, we found 1 vein of diamonds in our lava pool, however it was only 1 diamond. This of course could most likely be because of the fact that it was near bedrock, but the veins can also only spawn with 1 diamond in some cases. And as you saw, there was still some stone next to the ore, so either this vein was going to only be 1 diamond, or the lava above it spawned where more ore would have done if the lava didn't. At the end of the day, we will sadly never truly know. Now the reason most people likely think that this theory about diamonds being near lava is fact is because lava at this level can commonly spawn in little air pockets or caves, which means of course the diamonds would be very easy to see. Unlike if you were strip mining, where you could only see the 6 to 8 blocks around you dependent on how big you make the tunnels. So I decided to do a little test of mining around a new source of lava that I haven't looked at yet to see if we could get lucky enough to find an easy diamond. And to my surprise, we actually found a diamond. Overall, would I recommend this and going through the trouble and effort of getting rid of the lava to find potential diamonds? No, definitely not. And I'm not just saying that because we only found 1. It could have been up to 8, but we were at bedrock level, so it wasn't possible. But this took way too much time to even be worth 8 diamonds. And as you saw when I was looking above the new lava pool, I easily found a diamond, which took me only a few seconds. And for anyone for whatever reason thought I cheated or spawned in a diamond, there, as you can see, I cannot go into creative mode, my cheats are switched off. Well, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It's just a small teaser of what's to come. I do plan on doing much bigger projects with this series, and I really hope you guys look forward to that. I don't want to spoil too much yet, but I'm going as large as affecting an entire biome with some of these projects. Now, these are going to take some time to prepare, so I will end up streaming that. So if you guys are interested, then keep an eye in our Discord in the description if you want to know when I stream. I don't just stream Minecraft, I stream plenty of other things. But apart from that, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy this theory video. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. And also, let me know if you tried this out. Did you find diamonds? Did you not find diamonds? How many times have you found diamonds while around lava? I'd love to know. Since, let's back this theory up together, and if we can all come together and conclude that in the comments we all found diamonds near lava, then maybe this theory is true, and it's just an unspoken law of Minecraft. Who knows? But again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys do enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye, my friends!